Dr. Miller and I had to have a conversation about where do you want to go? I'm only one person and I can pick a lane, but I can't be in both lanes. And so after, like she said, many hard conversations, we decided to
expand. Hi, everybody out there in internet land.
Welcome to Skin Deep with Dr. Amy Miller.
And that's me. I'm Dr. Amy Miller. I'm coming at you from St. Louis Skin Solutions here in St. Louis, Missouri. And Meaghan, my
trusty sidekick.
Yes.
Yep.
My Man Friday.
Man Friday, yeah. So, we've been talking a lot about procedures and about health and about skincare and all the things that we do here. Let's talk about where we are, how we got here, and where else we're going.
Okay.
A little bit of pivot for kind of where we've been, but I feel like there's a lot of people that we know that don't realize we have another location.
Right.
And they have no idea where it is, and they seem surprised every time they get told that we do have another location.
Or they think we're new here at this location.
Correct.
Nope.
So let's talk a little bit about the original mothership, as we refer to it as, at St. Louis Skin Solutions. So St. Louis Skin Solutions has been around since
2004.
2004, and we started with how many treatment rooms?
Oh, was it two? It was two.
Two treatment rooms.
Two treatment rooms. So it was just me. I remember this. It's burned into my memory. January 4th, 2004 is when I opened the doors.
Yep.
And during the whole month of December, I had the space rented, so I sat on the floor because I didn't have any furniture and did all the wording and typing for the website.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
Yeah,
that's
all
crazy.
By my little self,
all by
on
your
the
little
floor.
self. When websites were just kind of becoming something, right? They were just a postcard at that point.
Right.
It's like
they were very static.
Yeah, just
like
a place to land.
catalog.
Yeah, exactly. So then, fast forward, I showed up on scene in May of 2014.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
so 10 years. Okay,
10 years later.
Wow.
And a few challenges in between.
Yes. I'm not much of a business person. I'm a physician first and foremost.
You are.
I learned the hard way a lot of business lessons, and I'm still learning to this day.
Some business lessons. Right. Yes, that is a fact of facts. So in 2014, we did a little revamping and doing some things. At that point, we were up to 6 treatment rooms.
Right.
We had 6 at that point.
Right.
2016, we did our first remodel, and we went from against her will. Her hubby and I bullied her into changing colors. We were a cream and wine Merlot color, and we went to the Tiffany blue, which you guys may remember, and silver and gray. So we badgered her until she conceded that we should change colors. And it ended up being, once you get through it, ended up being a good change.
Yes. People loved it.
They did. They did. They were
much lighter, less heavy.
Yes. So we did that change.
I still love that color.
I know you do. And you can have that color anytime you want on all your clothes, your handbags, your shoes, whatever you'd like, just not on the wall.
All right. Yeah.
So 2018, we decided we needed a little more space. So we expanded into the end that we're actually sitting in at the end of our current practice. And we were up to 8 treatment rooms.
That's right. Okay.
And then we did the remodel.
Right. There was a chiropractor at this end.
There was a chiropractor at this end that we displaced, kicked him out so we could have it. There's
he's down. Is he still downstairs?
No, he's not down. He left the building.
Oh, he did. Okay.
Yeah. So then we acquired across the hall.
Yes.
And then we had 10 rooms, and now we have 12.
So 12 exam rooms.
12 exam rooms because we got a little creative and did another remodel in the fall of 2024.
I'm glad you can remember all this because I can't.
Right, it's my job. So when in 2019, 18, I think we started looking for another location.
Right.
It was 2018 because I was on the scooter of brokenness. I had the broken foot in winter of 18.
The scooter of brokenness.
Yes.
I like that.
Yeah.
I think we will refer to it
as the scooter of brokenness.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So in the winter of 2018, we first started looking for a second location, and we were looking in Lake St. Louis, Dardenne Prairie, Western O'Fallon, because it's one of the fastest growing areas in the state of Missouri.
Exactly. And we have patients that come
from out
way
there.
out there.
Right.
So
So-
it made sense to go out there.
So 2018, we started looking, and we kind of put it to bed for a while at that point. There just wasn't
nothing
that we could really kind of
grabbed
hit,
us.
and we were kind of holding on to being a little more we're holding onto our cash flow a little more tightly at that point, and so we put it on hold for a little while.
And thank goodness, because then we know what happened.
Yeah, the big C word that we don't
Yeah.
talk about.
Yeah.
So then we brought it back up in
Post-COVID.
in 2022. End of 21, beginning of 22 is when we kind of started looking at
again. Okay.
what are we going to do? Are we going to grow the academy, or are we going to grow
Right.
Skin Solutions? So
we had big heart-to-heart about that.
Yeah. So we have another whole business called the Medical Aesthetics Academy, which we still do a little bit of, but we've put it on the back burner because Dr. Miller and I had to have a conversation about, where do you want to go? I'm only one person, and I can pick a lane, but I can't be in both lanes. And so after, like she said, many hard conversations, we decided to
expand.
Mhm.
And I decided to release the Medical Aesthetics Academy somewhat. I find that a lot of the people who come for training just want to be spoon-fed.
Yeah.
And they just want to be told what to do, and they want formulas to go do it. And that's A, not how medicine works, and B, not how aesthetics works for sure.
Right.
So to be fair, I was getting a little frustrated
Yeah.
at times. Not to say we've had some great
We had some great
students
students.
here.
Absolutely.
And we picked some nurse practitioners.
Yeah,
Found some good ones through
absolutely.
that
Absolutely.
route. But it was just too much. So I wanted to put our time and effort and resources towards expansion.
So we started looking again. I went back and did all the research again. And again, we discovered that Western St. Charles County was the place we should go. And so we looked to Lake St. Louis, we looked to O'Fallon, we landed in Dardenne Prairie.
Mhm.
Dardenne Prairie, if you're not familiar, is a little sleepy town that's squished between O'Fallon and Lake St. Louis. I used to live in Dardenne Prairie. My girls went to high school out that way. So we're very familiar with the area. The demographic is right. The growth patterns are correct for out there. So we found a space after many
Are we going to talk about
starts
the
and
many
finishes.
failures?
No, we're not. But we landed where
we
we
were
landed.
very close to one place, but the landlord said we could not treat transgender people.
Correct. And we said,
Which was crazy.
Yeah.
Well, like, what?
Yeah.
So I didn't even want to deal with that.
Correct. So
yeah.
we pulled right out of that contract and found this other little place in
Mhm.
Dardenne Prairie, right by Target, actually. So we went in, and it was a Jenny Craig of all things. So it already had treatment rooms.
Right.
And so it made the remodel what I thought was going to make the remodel a whole lot easier. Well, except that I wanted to add water. So we had to jack up the concrete.
Oh, there's always, whenever there's a remodel, there's always more costs that come up.
Absolutely. So at that point, we decided we were also going to do a revamp of our colors again.
Oh, yes. I forgot about that part.
Uh-huh. So Jessie, our lovely marketing manager, kind of cornered me and was like, hey, so maybe we could bring the Tiffany blue into the 2020s. And I said, okay, you go talk to Dr. Miller about that one. So we did. We went from the light Tiffany blue to the darker, richer peacock blue, for lack of a better color, and swapped the silver out for gold.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
And it's beautiful.
I love it.
It's absolutely beautiful. We revamped the website at that point as well.
Right. Oh, that's right. Yeah.
So we did this whole build out in Dardenne Prairie, and we had our grand opening in September of 2024. And the entire team was there. And as we're winding down, they cornered me and said, what about De Pere? What do you mean, what about De Pere? Well, we want it to look like that before the holiday party. I was like, oh boy.
Oh, they wanted
us to remodel here
to look as pretty as
there.
Dardenne. Oh, yes.
Exactly.
Yes. Yeah.
Exactly. I was like, okay, I can pull the trigger because I've got Mike on hold to do it. We're going to start in January.
Mike's the contractor.
Yeah. We had the architectural drawings all done. We had everything ready to go. But we were going to do it in January because I was ready to leave for a month. I was going down to Florida for my dad.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
So I was getting ready to leave for that month.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, are you guys prepared to do this when I'm not here? Oh, yep. They were not. They were absolutely not. I got phone calls every day. It smells. It's this.
Oh, the paint and all that.
The flooring. Because we redid everything. Nuts to bolts, walls, floors.
I don't remember a whole lot. I just remember
it smelling.
And and you doing wallpaper at night.
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Any of the wallpaper that's in either of our clinics, I hung. Poor Gwen got wallpaper glue on her head because I dropped it on her. She got wallpaper on her head because I dropped that on her. She got a scrapey thing dropped on her head because, well, I did that too.
Make sure she doesn't have traumatic brain injury. I
Yeah,
better
she's
just
fine.
do a workup on
She
her.
threw when I worked for her many years ago. She would throw comforter sets at my head,
Oh,
so it
okay.
was fine.
Yes,
we're fine.
Yes, I know that
She's
story.
Fine. Yeah, she's fine. Anyways, we digress again. All right, so we opened Dardenne Prairie, and here's what I thought. I've been at this a while, and I thought we've been around for 20 years. Of course, the people are just going to show up. Blink.
Nope.
Blink.
Nope.
Blink.
Nope.
No.
You weren't with me in the beginning in those first few years in 2004 and 5 when it was very.
But we'd spent 20 years, 10 years since I'd been here at that point, growing.
But I should have warned you.
I don't think I would have believed you.
Yeah.
I had to go through it myself.
Those first 3-4 very lean years were scary. And I, having lived them, I don't know. I just assumed you understood that too.
Yeah.
And
yeah. I've had some PTSD moments over the last 2 years after the build out. And, there were some days where we were real lean. And I was getting a little nervous about that again. And we opened this practice out there fully staffed with people who probably weren't the right choices and people trying to go against the grain of who we are and what we do. And so we've had a lot of staffing kind of
issues,
upheaval and issues and turnover. And then I look over here and I've got girls that have worked for us for 16 years, 8 years, 9 years, 4 years, 5 years, left and came back after maternity leave. Why isn't Dardenne Prairie sticking yet?
Good question. Is it a different city and different personality in the city?
One of the things, I had some lunch with some girlfriends out in Winghaven, and one of the things they said is it looks closed.
Well, interesting.
I said, what do you mean it looks closed? Well, I drove by and I was going in, but it doesn't look open. Well, fair enough. That's probably true.
Yeah.
We face west.
It's hot.
We were baking in there, so we made these window clings. It's absolutely beautiful. See the picture? Jesse will put it right up there for us. It's beautiful, but you can't see in because the girls were melting.
Right. Oh, I remember sitting there sweating.
Yeah. It was bad.
Yeah.
So I was looking for a solution just recently after this lunch about what we're going to do.
And she calls me and she wants to take the clings down and install drapery. And I'm thinking, cha-ching, cha-ching. This is adding up.
But then I didn't. I was I was venting. And so then I went in my little rabbit hole, as I do. My brain ping-ponged around and I found this lovely, not tacky, open sign, LED open sign for $50.
Awesome.
And I was like, well, let's see if this works. I took it out there and I stuck it up and looked outside, dancing around outside, looking to see if it works. And it did. It's beautiful. Now it looks great.
Perfect.
When we have it out there. So solution number 1.
Yeah.
We got that. I also think that I did it wrong in the beginning. Expecting it to just open, I was like, we're going to put 2 estheticians and an injector and a manager out there. No. I needed to just take my people from here and bleed the culture out there. And that's what I missed. And let it grow organically. And that's where I missed the mark. So it took me a while, a couple of fails. And now we're kind of at a reset moment.
Right.
Had to pull back, had the last 2 staffing changes happen. And I think we're all now rowing in the same direction for Dardenne Prairie. I've got Becky, my ops manager, out there some. I'm out there. Dr. Miller's out there. Marissa's out there. So we're kind of flowing through with the people and the culture that are ingrained in it and growing it piece by piece.
And we have a great new nurse
practitioner. We do. We have a wonderful new nurse practitioner, Chloe. So Chloe comes to us with medical aesthetics experience, also post-surgical experience. Finished her nurse practitioner, got her nurse practitioner license this summer, and we're ecstatic to have her on board.
She's training with me.
She is.
And so she will be my left-hand woman.
Yes.
For the next few weeks to months, depending on how she's feeling.
Yep. And she hung out with Marissa for a couple of days. We'll have her hang out with our laser girls and, learn the things that we do out there. And then we'll kick her out the door and she'll be here 2 days a week and there 2 days a week, which will give a nice good blend.
What I like about Chloe is, we talked earlier about the trainings we used to do, and you can tell pretty early on if somebody has that aesthetic eye, if they can really see and understand what's going on, and she has it.
Okay.
And that's one thing you can't teach.
You can't.
If they don't have it, it's just not,
You're never going to get it there.
Right.
And then those are the people that want I want 1 dot here and 1 ounce here and 1 this here, and that you can't have a formulation for.
Right. Aesthetics does not boil down to a mathematical formula, no matter how much you want it to.
Exactly.
And Chloe's on that. She understands that. She has the aesthetic eye.
She is. She's great. We love Chloe. We're very excited to have her on.
As does Marissa. I don't want to.
No, Marissa's great.
Yeah.
Marissa's absolutely great. She's been with us for just over a year and a half, and easiest person to ever fill a schedule.
Yeah.
And we've had great nurse practitioners and great nurses over the years. It is not to discount any of them. They've all moved on for other opportunities, moving, staying home with kiddos, just not being the right fit for them. No harm for any of those, no foul. We loved having them during their time here. Mm-hmm. And, this isn't a slam on one to bring another.
No.
This is just a whole 2 new people that are bringing in different strengths.
Exactly.
And I think those strengths will be a welcome piece of Dardenne Prairie.
Marissa has a very calming effect, and I feel like patients feel like they can open up to her and they can really tell her what's going on.
Right.
Which often does not happen in a medical relationship.
Correct. You're too busy hiding from it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So what are we doing in Dardenne Prairie this spring, summer, fall, winter? We got our second anniversary is coming up.
Right.
We do have a new to St. Louis Skin Solutions patient offer for 20 units of neurotoxin for $175.
Oh, okay.
Out there for brand new patients. Or we offer a facial for $99.
Yes, that's nice.
For brand new patients that are out there. Mm-hmm. And then we also have, we're finishing up the spring reset. So we've got some other things going on. If you go to our website and go to the specials page, it will tell us all the things that are going on with our birthday month special. Every year in your birthday month, you get 40% off of one product. Those are kind of the new things that we're doing.
So, and we will have the hormones out there. We will have the peptides out there. We have the thulium laser there.
Yep, we have the LaserMD out there. Microneedling. Glow 2.
Right.
Diamond Glow.
Yeah. We can do sclerotherapy out there.
All of our injectables, fillers, and tox.
Right.
Facials, laser hair reduction. We have a new laser hair machine out there called the Diogo. Mm-hmm. He is quick and pain-free.
Well, I'll never say pain-free.
Pain almost free. It really is not that real.
It's not bad.
Okay, let's talk light shear versus Diogo. Light shear, ouch.
Ow. Yeah.
Diogo.
Yeah. Diogo is much
nicer. Mm-hmm. Quickly, too. Like the light shear, great old beast, right? It took a while, but the Diogo is a really quick in and out kind of treatment
version. The light shear has been around the 20 years I've been in business.
Light shear's a great company. It's a great platform. We've had really great luck with it. So if you want to know more about St. Louis Skin Solutions in Dardenne Prairie, why don't you pop by and see us? We are located right next door to, do you know?
Town Center?
Square Pub and Grub.
Town Square Pub and Grub.
And across the parking lot from Target. The address is 7851 State Highway N. Or you can call 314-394-3915, or you can go onto our website, stlouisskin.com. There's a map at the bottom of the page, and it'll take you right to us in your Google Maps or Apple Maps in your car. And we hope to see you at our second birthday party in September of 2026. Otherwise, have a great day, and we'll see you soon. Bye.